Hello, my name's Jo Dodson. I'm the support librarian for Sociology. This short video is going to introduce you to the various information resources we have in the library that will help you in your first year. During this session, we're going to look at the different ranges of resources for your assignments. This include books and journal articles, websites, a whole range of things that might be useful for you. And also then at the end, have a quick look at referencing. Okay, here we go. First of all, I want to start to describe the different types of reading that you might do at university. What you might be used to is directed reading. This is where, in conjunction with the library, the academics have put together online reading lists for each of your modules, and these will help you get the information you need to understand and learn about your subject area. Alongside this, we encourage you to increase your skills at self-discovery. By finding your own information, your own research, it is often easier to answer your assignments by giving examples and explaining what your thoughts are on a subject. The online reading lists are available in your modules on the home page and sometimes also in the support resources area. Before we start looking at the different options, I just want to think about the information path. All the information the library buys in is cited on the library homepage, which itself is available through My Hallam. There's another video which will take you through the range of resources available here. Once you've gone to the library homepage, the next destination is Library Search. This is like a one-stop search option which contains all the resources or most of the resources that we buy in for you to use for your assignments. You can search using keywords or specific titles if you know what you're looking for. The reading lists that you have will also feed into this area, so it will be familiar. When you want to do more subject-specific stuff, then the subject guides, and sociology, maybe the politics ones, health, depending on what your question might be a web page that you will turn to later on. Whatever information you're going to use, make sure you just quickly consider its value. Has the author that written it got a good reputation? Are they an expert in the area? Think about when it was written. Is it relevant to how old the research is? Always be aware that there might be a bias to the information. Is someone trying to sell you something or recruit you to something? And also the level of content. Increasingly, you'll want to be using research rather than individual blogs, tweets, etc. This is an image of the library homepage, which we're going to look at in a video in a little while. This is available from the My Hallam or directly. All of it is available off campus, so you can still get to information wherever you want to work. As well as the discovery resources, we've also got resources that help you use the library, such as booking PCs. And we've got sections that cover how you might develop your skills for academic writing, critiquing things, how you might plan an information research project. So this is a site you need to spend a little bit of time on getting familiar with what we have on offer. I briefly mentioned the subject guide. The subject guide for sociology takes a standard format in that it has sections on books, sections on research, and we try to keep you up to date with the welcome page. We also tend to pick specific resources that might be useful, government departments, statistics, any sort of special collections that we might have. And again, it is worth spending time becoming familiar with this. Very, very briefly, think about referencing. I put it in at this point because it goes hand in hand with your information searching and your academic writing. When you're using other people's information, you need to acknowledge it. This has a couple of good positive points to it. First of all, it means you're acknowledging that person's work, you're giving them credit. A good reference list will also give the academic an idea of how well you've written around your subject. It also helps you avoid the problem of plagiarism, something that is easily to fall into unless you get into the habit of always citing, referencing what you've used. The basics of referencing at Hallam is that it takes two parts. You have like a small postcode, often just the date and the author's name in the actual script. And then at the end, you have one long list, alphabetical, of the resources you've used. Now that's a very quick why and how sort of approach to referencing. There'll be much more information on this, both from your academics and from the actual help pages that we run ourselves for referencing. Again, these could be located from Library Home or from My Hallam. Finally, but by no means least, just an awareness of the skills centre. Alongside your information skills, it's important to develop your academic skills, where we're talking about how you might read particular types of information, how you can take notes, how you write different reports, presentations, etc. All skills that will be valuable to you if you carry on in further education and, in fact, in the employment areas. No doubt you're going to need some further help. The help desks are situated in the library, but we have a lot of online support, either on a self-help basis, chat basis, social media, or telephone call. As soon as you had the question in your head, however small it might be, make sure you find out the answer following these various paths if you need to. Okay, thank you for now.